Hey kids, it's me, Teacher A. In this video, we're going to answer more exercises on circles. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, let's start. So this is learning task 2 of week 9 of your module. Alright? Okay, so basically in this video, we're just going to answer exercises about circles. So this is just a review on circles. Alright? Okay. So for number 1, we're asked to write the standard form of the equation of a circle with center at the origin and radius 9. Okay, so let us write the given first. Okay, the radius is 9 and the center is at the origin. So what are the coordinates? The coordinates are 0, 0. Okay, what is the standard form? It is written in this way, right? X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, so standard form is also called the center radius form because if you have a standard form, you can easily get the center. Ano yung center? If you have this form, it is hk. So the center is hk. And from the standard form, you can also get the radius. Ayun, no? Okay? So the radius is r. So for this number, we are just going to substitute. Okay? If we have the standard form, okay, isa-substitute lang natin ang 0 sa h at saka 0 sa k. Okay? Tapos ito, yung 9, we substitute this to r. And that's it. Okay? Let's do that. So we have x minus 0, so that's h, right? Squared plus y minus, sabi dito, y minus k. So, k is also 0. Squared equals r squared. What is r? 9. So, you write 9 squared. Alright? And then we simplify. Okay. So, what is x minus 0? It's x. Right? And then you square it. So, you have x squared plus, what is y minus 0? You have y. And then you square it. So, you have y squared. And then, what is 9 squared? 81. Alright? This is the standard form of the equation of the circle with center at the origin and with radius equal to 9. Alright? Okay, let's have number 2. So, for number 2, we're going to write again in standard form of the equation of a circle. Okay? With center at negative 5, 6 and is tangent to the x-axis. Ibig sabihin, the circle touches the x-axis at exactly 1 point. Alright? So, to answer this number, it's better if you make a sketch of the circle. Okay? You find the center, it's negative 5, 6, and then make sure that you draw a circle touching the x-axis at exactly 1 point. And yes, ganito ang magiging itsura niya. Ano yung point na tinouch niya sa x-axis? Here. Right? The coordinates are negative 5, 0. Right? Okay. So, if you recall this standard form, let me write again. We have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Right? Okay. We have the center. This is the center, right? So, we have the value for h and the value for k. Right? Ano yung kulang natin? The value for r. Okay? So, if you don't like simple counting, you may want to get the distance between these 2 points. Okay? Alright? Kasi ito lang yung known point natin on the circle. And this is obviously the radius. Right? Okay. Pwede yun. You get the distance between these 2 points. Negative 5, 6, and negative 5, 0. Or, you just make simple counting. You know, from this point up to this point, or from this point up to this point. Tingnan nyo, you count. Kahit dito kayo mag-count sa y-axis. Tingnan nyo. From this point here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So, the radius is obviously what? Equal to 6. Okay? So, you have the center, you have the radius, you can get the standard form of the given circle. Okay? By substitution. So, let's do it. So, x minus, what is h? Negative 5 squared plus y minus, what is k? 6. Right? Squared equals, what is r? 6. So, you have 6 squared. Right? And then we continue. We simplify. What is x minus a negative 5? It becomes x plus 5. Right? Squared. Okay? Plus y minus 6 squared equals, what is 6 squared? 36. Okay? So, this is the standard form of the given circle. Okay? Of the circle with center, negative 5, 6, and tangent to the x-axis at this point. Okay? So, again, to better answer this number, you have to make a sketch of the circle. Alright? It should touch the x-axis at exactly 1 point. Okay? Anong tawag dito? This is the point of tangency. Alright? Okay, let's continue. This number is easier because may mga past exercises na tayo na ganito. Na we're given the equation, the standard form of the equation, and then we're just going to get the center and the radius. Okay? Kayo, do you still want me to recall the standard form? Okay? Sige, para mas maalala ninyo. Okay? Let me write again. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay? Unahin natin to. Remember ha, the radius is not 16. Kasi yung 16, it's r squared. Alright? Okay, so what is the radius? R squared is equal to 16. So r is equal to positive negative square root of 16. Yeah? Pero nasabi ko sa inyo sa previous video, wala namang negative na radius. So that's why we only take the positive square root of 16. So we get the radius is equal to 4. Right? What about the center? Okay? You may want to write this, the given, in this way. Okay? Naturo ko na yan sa past video. Okay? So parang gagawin ninyo x minus, kasi dito minus. Okay? Pero you have plus 1 here. So you'll have to write it in this way. X minus a negative 1. Like that. Okay? Squared plus, ito naman, y minus a negative 3. Para kapag sinimplify ko, positive 3 naman yan. Okay? Plus 3. Okay? Squared equals, okay, I'm going to write 16 in this way. 4 squared. Para, ayan, ito yung radius. Okay? So, ito yung h, negative 1, tapos ito yung k. Right? Pero in my previous video, tinuro ko sa inyo na kapag plus ang nakikita nyo dito, kita nyo? Positive 1. Ang center, negative 1. Kapag naman positive 3 ang nakita nyo dito, negative 3 ang gagamitin ninyo. Alright? Okay. So, ganun lang kasimple to find the center and the radius. If you're given an equation of a circle in standard form. Alright? Let's do more. So, for number 4, we're going to change this equation of a circle in standard form to its general form. Okay? So I think it's good if we can recall the general form of a circle. Diba? It looks like this. X squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f equal to 0. Okay? Lagi niyong tatandaan ang general form, 0 ang isang side of the equation. So I think this one is madali lang. Alright? All you have to do is to expand this and this one. What do I mean by that? For example, x plus 1 squared. So you may want to do it on your scratch paper. Paano ba i-expand ang x plus 1 squared? You may do like this. X plus 1 times x plus 1. Like that. And then you perform the FOIL method. Do you still recall? Anong ibig sabihin ng FOIL method? You multiply the first terms. Okay, let's apply. Sige. Multiply the first terms here. X times x. Diba? First term times first term. So you have x squared. Okay? Plus outer term. Yung parehong nasa labas. Here at saka ito. Okay? You will get x. And then, inner terms. Yung dalawang nasa loob. Ito. Alright? So you'll have another x. And then finally, multiply the last terms. Yung dalawang parehong last. Ito. Last term. You will get 1. And then simplifying, collecting like terms, you will get x squared plus 2x plus 1. Right? Okay. But there is a shortcut. Right? This is a square of a binomial. Okay? To expand this, of course, kung hindi nyo makukuha yon, okay lang na FOIL method. Okay? So, to expand a binomial, square of a binomial, all you have to do is, you square the first term, like that. Okay? Tapos kapag plus to, plus ang sunod. Alright? And then, you multiply these two terms. Okay? X times 1, you get x. And then, don't forget to multiply it by 2. Okay? So, the answer here is x. Diba? X times 1, it's x. And then, multiply it by 2, you will get 2x. Right? And then, finally, the square of the second term, which is 1. Right? O, gagawin ulit natin dun sa second binomial. Okay? Again, kapag hindi nasundan yon, yung squaring a binomial, paano mag-expand na shortcut, you may do the FOIL method. Okay? Okay, so again, how do we expand this? You square the first term. So, you have y squared. Okay? O, plus to. Okay? And then, 3 times y, you will get 3y. And don't forget to multiply it by 2. So, you will get 6y. Kasi 3 times y, 3y times 2, 6y. And then, finally, you get the square of 3. So, what is 3 squared? You will get 9. Okay? And then, copy 16 on the other side. Alright? Okay. And then, ganito. Your goal is to turn this equation to this form. Okay? So, I think, isusulat na lang natin to and then collect like terms. The constants, actually. You collect all the constants. Okay? So, dito nyo lagay ang x squared. So, sige, i-cross natin pagtapos na natin isulat. And then, y squared. Okay? And then, yung may x, you have 2x. Okay? And then, yung may y. Okay? Tapos, constants na lang ang natitira. Okay? So, can you do it mentally? Okay? What is 1 plus 9? You will get 10. Okay? Sige na, sulat natin. O, 10. Okay? Tapos, ilipat ko to sa other side. So, it becomes minus 16 equal to 0. Right? So, we are almost there. Right? So, x squared plus y squared plus 2x plus 6y. What is 10 minus 16? You'll get negative 6 equal to 0. This is the general form of the given equation of a circle. Okay? written in standard form. Alright? Okay. So, I think mas madali kapag from standard form to general form. Mas madali yon kasi all you have to do is to expand this and this one. Okay? Pero kapag galing sa general form to standard form, madali naman din, kaya lang medyo mas mahaba yung pagdadaanan ninyo. Right? Kasi diba you recall, you need to do completing the square. Okay? To be able to write this in this form. Okay? Alright. I think we have that one. Yung baligtad naman kasi ito from standard form to general form. Yung next number from general form to standard form. Okay? Let's move on. So for number 5, we're asked to get the radius and the center of the given equation of the circle written in general form. Okay? So again, we recall how do we write this in standard form by completing the square. Bakit kailangan natin itong isulat in standard form? Because kapag alam natin ang standard form, okay, we can easily get the center and the radius of the given circle. Okay? O sige, i-recall ulit ni teacher kung ano yung standard form. Ito ay tinatawag din na center radius form. Kasi from this form, we can easily get the center, HK, and the radius. Okay? Ito yung goal natin. Okay? So, how do we perform completing the square? Okay, so, again, we group terms with x. Okay, sorry. So, minus 16x, like that, right? Okay, and then we group terms with y. So, you have y squared plus 8y. Right? And then, yung constant, ilalagay nyo sa kabilang side ng equation. Ito. So, you'll have negative 31. Okay? And then, maggagawa tayo ng perfect square trinomial. Okay? So, ito, ano yung i-add ko dito? Ano yung sabi ko sa inyo? Itong coefficient ng x, which is negative 16, you have to divide it by 2. Okay? What do you get? Negative 16 divided by 2, you get negative 8. Okay? Yung negative 8, square ninyo. You will get positive 64. Kapag nag-add ka dito ng 64, mag-add ka rin ng 64 dito to maintain equality. Okay? Let's continue. 8. 8 divided by 2, you will get 4. If you square it, you'll get 16. Nag-add ka ng 16 dito, don't forget to add 16 on the other side to maintain equality. And then that's it. Ito magiging x minus, kasi ito ay minus. Minus what? Kung ano yung answer dito kapag dinivide mo by 2. So, 8. Alright? Squared. Plus y plus ano yung answer pag dinivide mo to by 2? 4. Okay? Squared. Equals, what is the answer here? Okay, sige nga dito. 64 plus 16, you will get 80. Right? And then minus 31. Okay? You will get 49. Okay? So, here, 49. Okay? So, from here, we can easily get the center and the radius. Yeah? Okay, what is the center? Anong sabi ko sa inyo? Pag negative ang nakikita nyo dito, positive ang gagamitin ninyo. Okay? Tapos, pag positive ang nakikita ninyo, positive 4, negative ang gagamitin ninyo. Here. Alright? Okay, for the radius, is it 49? No, it should be 7. Kasi 7 squared is 49. Alright? So, ito yung pinapahanap sa number 5. Okay? Pero meron akong additional solution for number 5. Kasi diba, in my past video, tinuro ko sa inyo na hindi lang by completing the square ang pwede nyong gawing method. Pwede rin by using the formula. Okay? Kasi we have a formula to get the radius and the center of the circle written in general form. Okay, sige nga, let's recall the formulas. Okay, so this is another solution for number 5. Okay, again, this is the given equation of the circle in standard form. Okay, you may want to recall, okay, the general form of the equation of a circle. So all we have to do is to get the coefficients of x, y, and of course, we want to get the constants. Okay? So to get the center, ito yung formula. Okay? Ito yung form. Okay? Sige nga. What is the center? So ano ba yung d dito? Here. Negative 16. Yeah, the coefficient of x. So we write negative, here, negative, okay, of d. So your d is negative 16, okay, divided by 2. Okay, that's the x coordinate. Ang y coordinate is negative of e over 2. Ano yung e? Coefficient ni y. Here. Kasama yung sign, positive 8. So you have negative of e. So that's 8 over 2. Okay? If you simplify, you will get negative of negative 16, positive 16 divided by 2. You will get 8. Okay? And then for the y coordinate, you'll have negative 4. Okay? Nakapareho lang nung kanina nating sagot by completing the square. For the radius, we are going to use this formula. Okay? Let's make substitution. Square root of d squared. So you'll have negative 16 squared plus e squared, 8 squared, minus 4 times, what is f? 31. Okay? Over 2. Okay? So, syempre, ang flow or yung problem dito sa using the formula is magkakaroon kayo ng mga malalaking number. Yun nga lang, kung ayaw nyo mag-completing the square, this will save you. Alright? Okay, so please do the math. Okay? You should be getting 7 also for the radius. Alright? Okay. I'm solving this number but I forgot to press the video. Okay, so that's why may nakikita na kayong marks dito. Okay, so anyway, okay, so for number 6, the given is the figure, and then we're going to find the equation for this circle. Okay, we all know that the equation of the circle has two forms, diba? The standard form and the general form. In this video, I'm going to do it both. Okay, so to be able to find the equation of the circle, we need the center and the radius. So from the figure, we can easily get the center. Ito oh. Okay? So it's 4, 5. So that's why we have the center. And then for the radius, I do simple counting from this point up to this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So that's why the radius is 6. Or, pwede rin naman, get the coordinates of A, ayan o, 4, 5. Get the coordinates of H, you have 4, 11. And then get the distance using the distance formula. Okay? Of course, you should be getting 6 also. Alright, so having the center and the radius, we can easily get the standard form of the equation of the circle. We have x minus, ito yung h, ito yung k. Right? So you have x minus 4 squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay? You may want to write this as 36. Okay? Because 6 squared is 36. Okay? Ito. Pwede nyo itong palitan ng 36. Okay? So, ito yung standard form. Right? Okay, let's get the general form. Okay, so all we have to do is to expand this. Tinuruan ko na kayo paano mag-expand. Square the first term. So that's x squared. Okay, and then minus to, so minus. Multiply this, so you have 4x times 2, 8x. Okay, and then the square of this, yung 4, you'll have 16. Right? Okay, plus, ito naman. Square the first term, so you'll have y squared minus, kasi minus to. 5 times y, you'll get 5y times 2, 10y. And then finally, what is the square of this? 25. Okay? Alright. Itong 36, ilipat na natin sa kabila. So, magiging negative 36 equal to 0. Okay? Okay, yung 36 nilipat ko sa other side here of the equation. So, that's why it becomes negative 36 here. Alright. So, we collect all the constants. Okay? So, x squared, tapos na. So, we collect all the constants and try to write this in general form. Ito yung sunod, y squared. Tapos, ito, negative 8x. And then, ito, negative 10y. And then, yung mga constants naman, 16, 25, at negative 36. What do you get? You will get, ano yan? Ito, tsaka ito, you only have negative 20. Tapos, plus 25, you'll get 5. Alright? So, this is the general form. So, pwedeng dalawa yung sagot dito, depende kung anong gusto ninyo. Okay? This is the standard form. This is the general form. Okay, lastly, we have number 7. This is a word problem. Okay? So, the word problem goes like this. A cellular phone network uses towers to transmit calls. Okay? So, if the equation of the circular area transmitted by the tower is represented by this equation, x minus 5 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 22. So, we're asked to identify if you are inside or outside the circular area if your coordinate location is at the point 6, 0. Okay? And then, what about if you are at the point 8, 2? Okay? So, basically, all you have to do is to make a sketch of this circle and then locate the 2 points. Yung kanina, yung 6, 0 and 8, 2. And then, you check if you're inside or outside the circular area. Okay? So, what is the center again? Diba? To graph a circle, we need the center and the radius. What is the center? 5, 1. Okay? What is the radius? Is it 22? No. Yung 22, ito yung r squared. R squared is equal to 22. Okay? So, r is equal to the positive square root of 22. Okay? If you're not allowed to use calculator, para ma-estimate ninyo ang square root of 22, isip kayo ng dalawang numbers na perfect square. Ibig sabihin, merong square root. Diba? That's 16 and 25. Right? Andito yung 22. Okay? So, anong square root of 16? 4. Right? Anong square root of 22? Hindi nga natin alam kasi hindi siya perfect square. Okay? What is square root of 25? 5. So, you see, yung square root of 22 ay between 4 and 5. Okay? Ganun lang. So, pwedeng lagpas ng konti sa 4, pero hindi siya lalagpas ng 5. That's how you graph it. So, the radius is square root of 22. Okay? Ito ginagawa to if you're not allowed to use a calculator. Okay? Ito yung estimates. Okay? That's how you estimate the value of square root of 22. Okay? It's between 4 and 5. Alright? Okay, so ito yung figure niya. Okay, the center is at 5, 1. So ito yun, 5, 1. Ito yung center. Okay, tapos nag-count lang ako ng radius square root of 22. So yung mga 4 point something yun, ito. Okay, nag-count lang ako sa isang side lang. Pero pwede rin sa right side, sa left side, sa taas at sa baba. And then you connect all the 4 points, diba, to make a circle. Pero I use a compass. So, isa lang point ang kailangan ko. So, kunyari ito. And then, nag-create na ako ng circle by my compass. Okay. The next thing that you have to do is to locate the point 6, 0 and the point 8, 2. Tingnan nyo kung nasa loob ba siya ng circle or nasa labas. Okay? So, ito muna. 6, 0. Where is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ito yung point 6, 0. And check. You are inside the circular area. Alright? What about 8, 2? Where is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ito yung 8. And then 2. 1, 2. So, here. This is the point 8, 2. And yeah, you are still inside the circular area. Alright? So, I think that's it. I hope you learned something from this video. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video to your friends, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Alright? Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.